Welcome back, it's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using the Gnomes for Autumn collection from Close to My Heart. This has been on special, I believe, August and through September. So it is coming to a close. So I wanted to do one more layout to kind of highlight it for you guys in case you are still interested in purchasing this collection. So I am using that busy pattern paper as my background, and if you've been watching, a lot of you know that I do gut my papers a lot of times, like I'm doing with this espresso paper here. However, the busy pattern paper that I'm using, I don't love it, and the backside is super busy, and I don't love that backside either. So I decided, even though it was so hard for me to do, that I was just going to use the whole piece of paper. So I'm just going to line up my white background matted in that espresso and place that on the busy pattern paper. I have this one photo here of me at a farm picking out my pumpkins, or the boys picking out their pumpkins and me holding them, I should say. Isn't that usually how it goes? So I double matted that, same as like my background with the white and then the espresso. And I'm using what scraps I have left for this collection. So I have that striped paper, which was already ripped, so I kind of just went along with that theme and ripped the orange paper and have that for the top and the bottom. I wanted the layout kind of to gravitate towards the bottom a little bit because I had an idea for the top. I am also now going to use that other scrap piece with all the letters and the phrases. I just felt like I didn't know what to do, how to embellish that striped paper. It was just so busy. So instead, I'm going to use that word paper, I guess. And I felt like that was maybe a little less busy. And in using that, I also actually cut the striped paper down into strips. So instead of using that wide paper, you can see there's a big white space. I cut it down a little bit to save for a future layout. I still have a few stickers left, and a few papers as well. So I figured maybe I'd be able to get another layout using this collection. I did decide, though, that I didn't love how that word paper was right on the stripes, and so instead I took my scarlet cardstock and cut, I believe, just a 1/4 inch strip to break up those patterns. It was just too busy for my liking. My title is going to be Sweater Weather, and I am going to be using one of the stickers from the sticker sheet. Again, I'm just really trying to use up what I have left, and there were quite a few pieces that I was able to use. So I really like that tag with a pumpkin, but didn't love that over with my title. And I wanted something to fill in that space because I only have the one photo. So instead, I used this circular sticker here with a little gnome and sunflower, and I thought it was adorable. And then I'm going to pop up the sweater weather up on some foam tape. I decided to use that tag over on the left-hand side as kind of the main focus of a cluster, and that'll allow me to journal a little bit as well. So my idea for the top is these banner pieces. I actually saw another Close to My Heart maker post a layout today, and it just gave me this idea. It was the same sweater weather and then the banners, and definitely a different layout in general, but it just kind of sparked that idea. And once I saw the sweater weather, I remembered or figured I had this photo here and it would be perfect to use. So I did kind of do a little dash mark in between each of those banner pieces at the top, and then I added some twine to the tag at the bottom. I decided to add a heart and kind of down with the tag. with that little phrase sticker as well. Here's where I kind of got stuck though. I felt like the top left was kind of plain. I could have left it, but I kept going, and I'm really glad that I did. This actually was supposed to be, I believe, like a longer journaling tag. However, I cut it into, I dovetailed it and had 2 extra pieces from the banner. And so I added a little banner to the left-hand side as well, which left a big open space. And again, I was kind of like, oh man, what am I going to do? But I decided to use another kind of phrase sticker from the sticker sheet. Talks about pumpkins, and it was just perfect for my photo. Didn't love it. And then I remembered I had just gotten my hands on the pumpkin ink color. This is brand new this month, and I am so glad that I bought this. It is the perfect shade of fall orange. So I decided that I would blend a little bit, kind of so that sticker would stick out a little bit. Well, once I blended that, I didn't stop blending. I just thought it was so pretty that I decided to keep blending under the papers at the bottom. I kept blending towards the top there. I blended the corners a little bit. I made sure nothing was too dark. I kind of got off that initial ink on a scrap piece and then just kept blending around, and I really liked the way that it looks. I see now that it's really hard to see from up here, but in the close-ups you can see the blending and the ink a little bit better. Once I did that, then I remembered I had these cork leaves that are part of this collection as well. This is the embellishment option for the collection. And so I just kind of scattered some leaves all around. I added a couple to the banner pieces at the top. I'm going to add a couple to the title cluster, a couple to the tag cluster. I struggled getting the backing off. These are actually stickers, so you don't have to use any type of glue or tape. They have the sticky on them already, but I did struggle getting the backing off. But once I get these cork leaves scattered around, that is going to finish off the layout. I will definitely link this collection down below if you are interested. Get your hands on it, because at the end of the month it is going to go away for good. Also, make sure you check to see if the pumpkin ink is in stock, and if it is, grab it, because that has been flying off the shelves. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.